Hey YouTube, how's it going today? As you can see, I have two different pieces of silver in front of me. I have decided to do a numismatic versus bullion video here. Now, it's not exactly fair because this piece of bullion is a vintage bar. Also, I'm wearing my gloves trying to keep minimum of fingerprints off of these. But this is a vintage bar starting to tone. This is a bicentennial Madison Mint. I did take this out of its little protector so that I wouldn't get too much reflection. This is actually a very beautiful bar. So it's not completely accurate, but it's as close as I can get right now. So this is going out to all those people who talk about silver stacking, and I have no problems with silver stacking. Don't get it confused. I don't have problems with silver stacking. But what I do have issues with is when people get upset, especially on my Whatnot streams, when I run something similar to this, not this exactly because I won't run this, but something like this on one of my streams for like 40 bucks, and they're like, oh, it's only 1 ounce silver. It should only be 1 ounce silver prices. Well, 1 ounce silver prices, I just looked, literally, and today they closed at $21.99, it looks like. Yep, $21.99. So that means that I should only sell this for $22. Well, no. This vintage bar I want like 35 bucks for, but that's just because it's a vintage bar. That's a whole nother story. But let's say it's not a vintage bar. Let's say it's only worth that $21.99. Well, this is also a 1 ounce. So you're saying that I should sell this for the same price as this? Actually, let's flip this over so it doesn't look like that. So it just looks like plain. All right. So you're saying this and this are the same price. That's not correct. That is incorrect, in fact. This being a numismatics coin is actually, because it is a coin that is backed by a government, is actually worth quite a bit more. Now this one, the reason I won't sell it is, yeah, we got Bugs Bunny. I also have Taz. This is a really cool piece. But I was just looking on eBay here for comps, recently sold ones of these. All right, remember, we're at $21.99 right now for silver. Okay. Recent comps for this coin, I mean, the lowest I see is $28.72 plus $3 shipping, but that's kind of looks like a really big anomaly. 32, 35, 36, 40, 33. I mean, are you understanding this trend here that I'm talking about? Numismatics always adds more value than what the silver is. Even if we talk about the $28, that's still more, and that literally sold a few days ago when silver was low, and that's still more than what silver price is. And the thing is numismatics, even though this is 1 ounce of 3.9 fine silver, numismatics isn't going to fluctuate up and down, up and down, and up and down. It's pretty much going to stay fairly stable. Right around, I mean, this coin will stay around $30 to $40, maybe $35, right in there. Even if silver drops, this coin will stay up there. I've never seen one of these coins sell for less than 30 until right now. But again, there was shipping on there. So we got to take into account that and stuff too. I mean, when I bought this coin, I paid $40 for it. Now, it was free shipping, but that's what the value of these coins are. And I've had people offer me $40, $45, even $50 for these things. I won't sell because I personally love this coin. Could I buy myself another one? Sure. But I like it. So I'm not going to sell it. So what I'm trying to say is normally, not every time, but normally speaking, numismatic silver, actual coinage silver, holds its value better than the silver bars. Okay? Silver bars, price fluctuates up and down. You may have bought this bar at $35, a month or two ago, whatever, and now it's only worth $21. This I bought for $40. I could resell this today for $40 if I really wanted to. This is what I'm trying to explain to people. So when they come into my stream and I run, say, a maple leaf for $5 to $8 over, upwards of $10 even over top of spot price, and nobody bids because they don't want to pay more than the spot price, well, I guess that's their own problem, because that maple leaf, being that it's government backed, is going to actually hold its value in numismatics better than what it will as silver. That's the same thing with when we start talking about Kennedy half dollars, quarters, things like that are silver in good shape, not junk, not scrap silver. I mean, stuff that's actually in good shape. It's going to hold its value better than what the silver content of it's going to be. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me put these away. All right, so here we have a 1961 quarter. Everybody, well, if you don't know, you should know that quarters from, 64 and prior. I'm not even going to say, I mean, these ones obviously were 32 to 64, but 64 and prior are 90% silver. I sell quarters like this. This I would not consider a scrap or a junk quarter. I mean, this thing is a BU quarter all the way. Brilliant, uncirculated, easy. But as scrap, if it were sold as scrap, $3.92 basically right now is what the scrap value of this is. Under $4 is the scrap value of this coin right now. But if we look at uscoinbook.com, says that on average it should be worth about $9, or it could be worth as much as $12 to $21, varying on condition. That is a numismatic value. So when people are running quarters like this and they're asking, $10, $15 for it, and I see people getting upset about that, well, there's no reason to be getting upset, because if you're buying, if you want to buy scrap, buy scrap. But if you want to buy numismatic stuff, buy numismatics and pay for it. I'm in my red book, and we're going to look here. 1961. All right. 1961. 37 million minted. EF40, which we're way above an EF40 on that coin. EF40, though, 61, we're at $6.50. So we're already almost twice what the scrap value was. Now that coin over there is probably going to be somewhere around the MS65 mark. So then, of course, we go back here, we go there, we come across $25 $25. So at the very least, it should be around a $20 quarter. A $20 quarter. Now you'll understand maybe why people that sell stuff like this get so upset when they try to give people a little bit of a deal, like put it at $10 and people get mad at them because that seems too much for a quarter. No, it's not. Numismatics. As a numismatist, we understand that there's a numismatic value in everything. Even junk, here's one that I use the Decadate on. 15 or 16, something like that. Denver. Oh, let's look up a 1915 Denver nickel. Or 1916, I can't tell. 1915 Denver. If it is a 15 Denver, that's actually kind of a rare quarter, or a rare nickel. Only 7.5 million produced. Well, even if it's a 16 Denver, it doesn't matter. They're both pretty rare. Here, let me pull this down for you. 15 Denver. This is G4. G4, 15 Denver. $27. Or 16 Denver. $25. Okay, I nickedated it to get that date. To the right person that's looking for one of these two, though, especially if it's a 15 Denver, I'm still going to get probably $20 for that coin. I'm still going to get $20 probably for that coin to the right person that's looking for that. So this is why I understand silver stacking and having some wealth that's not tied to the dollar. I get that. In fact, like I said, I have silver. I have silver. I have gold. I have those things. But where most of my money lies is in numismatics. Silver could plummet. Silver could go down to, like, when I was young, I think it was $6 maybe an ounce. Let me look it up. I can find out for sure. Let's see. When I was 11 years old, so February of 1991, we were around $8.50. $8.50 for a troy ounce of silver. Now, I mean, we can go back. Silver fluctuates quite a bit, and we can go back and we can look at March of 1980. $73. $73 for silver. Hoo-wee. But, oh, hey, there was even higher one. December of 79, 120. February of 1980, $140.59. You know what also happened February of 1980 besides me being born? A lot of people melted stuff or sent this stuff in for melt. A lot of people took their silver bullion or their silver coins and melted them. So finding silver coins in good shape is actually a lot harder than it used to be. So yes, if a crisis like that happens where all of a sudden silver jumps up to $140.59 again, great. These things would be valuable to everybody again. But right now, to numismatists, these are valuable anyway. I mean, this probably be a $20 quarter right here. But of course, like I say, hedging my bets and all that stuff, I do carry some bullion. of my own. Because if it ever does hit $140 an ounce again, and I bought it at 20 whatever dollars an ounce, hey, that's some good money back, right? But what if the bottom falls out? What if the bottom falls out like November of 2021 or 2001, I mean, down to $7.16. $7.16. Holy cow. That means that this bar would only be worth $7.16 then. But this quarter, and I'm using this as an example, don't get it twisted that I'm saying we go back and everything's those prices. No, I'm saying right now that if the bottom fell out and we went down to November of 2001's pricing of $7.16 for 1 troy ounce of silver, this quarter would still be worth $20. I'm hoping I'm making sense. I'm trying to put this as easy as I can for people to figure out. Plain and simple, Numismatics will kick the crap out of bullion every day. Hands down. As long as you're dealing with other numismatic people. If I'm dealing with a stacker, a silver stacker, trying to sell this coin for 20 bucks, it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. If you have any rebuttals to that, go ahead, drop them in the comments. You know, we can have a civilized conversation about it. We don't have to get all angry with each other and stuff. We can have a civilized, mature, adult conversation about it. Please like or dislike this video. If you didn't like it, dislike it. You go right ahead. This is being made in America. We're a free country to do that. So you go ahead, you dislike it if you didn't like it. Drop a comment. Share the video if you want. Whatever. I'm out of things to say. And it's kind of late here. And I'm already frustrated with other things. I've been trying to set up my microscope hooked to my computer so that everybody can see when I do coin stuff a lot easier, and it's just not working. I have to go write a program for it to work. So anyway, like I say, if you have any questions or you want to drop some comments or whatever, feel free. In the future, we're going to be doing a video showing how to fill out the paperwork for Annex to do coin grading, because I do have some coins that I want to send off grading. This is one of them. This is not one of them. I'll show you what I want to send off here. I want to send this 61 off for grading. I'm going to send off this beautifully reverse tone 56 Denver. This gorgeous, gorgeous 56 Denver right here. And I'm going to have them mount it this way, because you can have them mount it reverse like this so the eye appeals outward. We're going to send off this one, the 1913 Type 1 Buffalo Nickel. We are going to be sending off this one. This is a 10-cent 73 Jamaica proof, or specimen proof, or proof specimen, something like that. That one's not worth a ton of money. I just want to get it slabbed to protect it. That's the big thing. Is this another one that... Oh, yeah. This is... Is this the one? This isn't the one. Somewhere I have an 85... 85 nickel. Hold on. Alright, I can't find the nickel. I have an 85 nickel somewhere that has full steps on it. I'm not sure what I did with it. I'll find it eventually. But anyway, we're also going to send off this 59 Indian head. The 1877. This is not going to get a huge grade. It's definitely got some wear, but it's still a first year issue Morgan that still does have some breast feathers on the reverse. I'm going to guess somewhere in the AU, maybe AU 55-ish, maybe. But still, in an AU 55, we're probably $110, $120 coin. So I know somebody asked to buy it the other day for 55, and unfortunately I just can't do that. I just can't. I can't bring myself to it. Here's a 1942 Mercury dime. I don't think it'll get the full bands. That middle one doesn't quite look like it's got enough there. I mean, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try, but I don't think it'll get it. Because at certain angles it looks like it does, but then at certain angles it doesn't. So, I mean, I'm going to ask for the designation. If I get the full band designation, obviously that's going to raise the value, right? But a 42 regular strike without the full band designation, well, let's see, July of 2021, one sold for $130. That probably was toned, is my guess. But even so, we're still probably talking a $35 to $40 coin without the full band designation. Now, if I can get the full band designation, it about doubles the price. It about doubles that value. So that would be nice. I'm going to send this in. 28 Philadelphia. This one will not get the full. This one will not get full band designation, unfortunately. I think we'll get MS still. Low MS. Probably an MS, I don't know. It's not a BU. It's not an uncirculated. But I think we'll get probably somewhere around an MS62-ish, maybe? Something like that. I mean, even if we get an MS60, we're still talking $35. Whoever I bought this from said that it should be about a $50 coin. That'd be about an MS62, like I said. So, and like normally I'd get $2 to $3 for Mercury dimes, so it definitely pays for me to send these in. And this is going to cost me a bit. I mean, it's about $13 a coin through Annex. So, and then if I get something back that's like really high graded, I'd probably send it in for regrading through PCGS, even though it's going to cost a little bit more to do that and everything, but I think that's a valid way to do it. Now, I also have this 44S. Beautiful toning. Definitely not getting full bands on this. It definitely has wear. I'm going to say it's an about uncirculated, not a MS. I mean, it's going to be a high about uncirculated, I think. I think it's going to probably hit like a 58. But what's going to sell this coin is not going to be its grade. What's going to sell this coin is going to be this toning right there. So So it says in a 58 that we're looking at about a $9 coin. So that's under what it's going to cost me, of course, to get it graded. But I still think that if this were to go up for auction at a decent auction house, this coin's going to go for probably 30, 40 bucks. With that toning right there. I did not write any of this stuff on here, by the way, the mega toner or anything. Next, we have the 27 Denver. The 27 Denver. And this thing is toned up. I've already looked this one up. I'm going to guess it's going to be somewhere around $150 penny when it's graded. $100 to $150. Next, I haven't decided if I'm going to send this in yet. I think I might keep it the way it is. I don't know. Look at how frosty that thing looks. I love the look of this coin. Could this coin get a not a decam, a proof 70? Maybe. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that one yet. I am going to be sending this in. This is the 1892. When the Columbia Expedition was supposed to happen, the World Fair. Many of these were melted down after, so it was 92, 93 were the 2 years. Many of the 92s were melted down to make the 93s. So there wasn't that many 92s made to begin with. 400 and some thousand. And they figure at least half of those were melted down for the 93s. So I wanted to send this one in, if for nothing else, to get it slabbed. They're not worth huge monies. You know, 50, 60 bucks maybe. But to protect it more is more what it is, because I love those coins. Now, the last ones is we have, here's a 1943 Philadelphia War Nickel. And this one, I think, if I remember correctly, has full steps. So a 1943 Philadelphia with full steps. At a MS 65, we're at about a $50 nickel. But then, at the same time, these things are finding themselves in a real big boom right now. And they're selling for literally thousands of dollars. So I definitely want to get that in. Here we have a 43 Philly. Again, this one does not have full steps, but still in very nice shape. It's hard to get these things in nice shape nowadays. Another 43, I think this is another, oh, this is the Denver. This one does have a few checks and marks and stuff. Big old chunk there in the rim, but hey, that's okay. Who doesn't these days? It's more along the lines of just wanting to get to preserve on these things. Just because I've seen how bad these are and how bad they can get. So this is going to be more just wanting to preserve them. And if I can get some full steps designations along the way, what the heck? Wow, look at that thing. Gorgeous. Remember, these are also silver. These are 35% silver, these war nickels. And normally they're not worth a whole lot, $1.20 in melt, something like that. But you just heard me say that that one, even if it hit a 65 full step, is like $45 coin suddenly. Numismatics. So that was the whole point of all this, to show you that numismatics can really help you if you're looking to have something for the future. I mean, don't just rely on bullion stacking. Put something extra away, especially if you want to if you're putting away for your kids or grandkids or whatever it is, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles, whoever it is, your dog, your cat, I don't care. If you're putting that stuff away for somebody, you know, do them the right favor and put away a little bit of something extra for them too. Because we don't know where silver and gold and all that's going to go. It may go up, it may go down. It fluctuates constantly. But as long as society doesn't collapse, numismatics will always have a fairly steady value. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, all that stuff. Remember to go check out, and I'll link it down below, check out the video where I'm giving away this 1918 with the reverse lamination. You have to comment on that video, like that video. You have to be subscribed to my channel to get into the giveaway. We're giving it away at 2300 hours, so it'd be at 11 p.m. Central Time. The chance to get in, though, is going to end on the 21st at 9 p.m. Central Time. And I'm actually probably going to add to that. I don't think that's going to be the only coin that we're going to do. I think there'll be a few of them that we're going to throw in there. So just make sure that you're in there for that giveaway. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.